Big blind is $150. The gentleman calls.
I raise.
Fold. I fold.
I check.
All in $1,400. The gentleman calls.
Fold.
The gentleman calls.
I raise. Man, I'm good.
The gentleman calls.
I raise.
Fold.
I fold. Flop.
Fold.
The gentleman wins $1,988.
I raise.
The gentleman calls. The madam calls. Raise.
Fold.
The gentleman calls. All in $1,190. Turn. River.
That's it. These chips are mine.
I win.
The gentleman calls. The flop. Player checks.
Fold.
The gentleman wins $1,665. The miss calls. The gentleman calls.
I check.
Turn.
I raise. Fold.
The gentleman wins $2,743. The lady calls. All in with $408. The gentleman wins $966.
Check. Fold.
Fold. Those chips are mine.
The lady calls.
Fold.
Flop. The gentleman calls. River.
Man, I'm good. Fold.
Check. I raise.
The gentleman
Turn.
calls. The river. Player checks. The miss wins $1,649.
I fold.
I raise.
The gentleman calls. Flop.
I check. Fold.
The gentleman wins $3,938.
Wow, I'm shaking.
Flop.
Wow, I'm
Fold.
shaking. Sorry, I won.
I raise. I got you.
Split pot. The gentleman calls.
These are real skills.
The gentleman calls. Flop.
I raise.
The madam calls.
I fold.
I check.
Player checks. The gentleman calls.
Fold.
I check.
The flop.
I check.
All in with $1,612.
Wow, I'm shaking. I raise.
The missed call. The flop.
I check.
Check.
Turn.
I check.
I raise. I fold.
The gentleman calls. River.
Look out for me. I fold.
All in with $260. The flop. The total pot is $4,739. The gentleman calls.
I check. Check. I check.
Player checks.
I check. I knew I was good.
The miss calls. The lady calls. Flop. River. Player checks. The madam wins $3,060. The gentleman calls. The gentleman calls.
I raise.
The gentleman
Turn.
calls. The gentleman wins $4,890.
Wow, I'm
Fold.
shaking.
The gentleman wins $225.
I check.
Turn.
I check.
Player checks. The river.
I check.
Player checks.
Give me the chips.
The lady calls. The flop.
Raise. I got you.
The gentleman calls. The flop. Player checks. Turn.
I check.
The river.
That's it. These chips are mine.
Player checks.
I fold.
The gentleman wins $450.
Check. Check.
The river.
I raise. Fold.
The gentleman wins $2,054. The madam calls. The flop. The miss wins $1,690.
Check.
Turn.
I check.
Player checks. The river.
Fold.
Flop.
Raise. I I knew I was good.
The gentleman calls. The flop.
Check.
Player checks.
I check.
The river.
I check.
Player checks.
These are real skills.
The miss calls. The flop.
I raise.
The gentleman
Turn.
calls. The winner takes $1,465. The gentleman calls. Turn.
I check.
River. The winner takes $2,719. Player checks. Flop. The river.
Hey, I'm doing pretty well.
The gentleman calls. The flop.
I raise. I fold.
The gentleman wins $2,307. The river. The miss wins $5,620.
I check. Check.
Player checks.
Turn.
I raise. These are real skills.
Player checks.
Flop.
Total pot is $7,960.
The miss wins
$1,619. Welcome to the lovely town of Austin. Welcome to the Saloon of Austin. Big blind is $30.
I fold. I fold.
Raise.
I fold.
Fold.
The gentleman calls.
The flop.
Check.
Player checks.
Turn.
Well, check.
Raise.
Fold.
I fold.
The gentleman wins $801. The gentleman calls.
Fold.
Fold.
The gentleman calls.
I fold.
The gentleman calls. Flop.
Check. I check. Check.
Player checks.
I check. I check.
River. All in $1,020. The gentleman wins $1,746.
I raise.
I
I
fold.
fold.
Fold, I
Fold.
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 I check.
Fold.
The gentleman wins $680. The big blind is raised to $50.
Raise.
The gentleman calls. The gentleman calls.
Fold.
Fold.
The gentleman calls. The flop. Turn. The river.
I fold. These are real skills. Fold.
Fold.
Fold. I raise.
Fold.
Raise.
Fold.
The gentleman calls. Flop. Player checks. Turn.
I fold.
The gentleman wins $2,300. Player has left the table.
Fold.
I fold.
I fold.
I fold.
Raise.
Flop.
Raise. That's it. These chips are mine.
Fold.
Oh, faith in God, it's fold. not a bit.
Fold.
The gentleman calls. The flop. Player checks.
I check.
Raise.
I fold.
The gentleman calls. The gentleman calls. The gentleman wins $1,500. A new player has joined the table. The big blind is raised to $100. The gentleman calls.
Fold.
The gentleman calls.
Fold.
I check. I check. I check.
Raise.
Fold.
Aim the winner.
Player has left the table.
I fold.
I fold.
I fold.
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 Oh, faith in God, it's a lot of bit.
The flop.
Fold, I fold.
The gentleman wins $1,136.
I fold.
I fold.
The gentleman calls.
Fold.
Check. Check.
Wow, I'm
I raise.
The gentleman calls. Player checks.
I check. These are real skills.
I fold.
The gentleman calls.
Oh dear, I'm
Fold.
shaking, I'm shaking. Fold.
I check.
The flop.
Check.
Player checks. All in $736. The gentleman wins $1,622. The big blind is raised to $150. The gentleman calls.
Fold.
I fold.
Fold, I fold. I fold.
The lady calls.
I raise.
The miss calls. The flop.
Check. I fold.
The gentleman wins $1,530. Player has left the table.
I fold.
I fold.
I fold.
Raise.
The gentleman calls. Flop.
Fold.
Turn. The river.
I raise.
The gentleman calls.
I knew I was good.
Fold.
Fold, I fold. I fold.
Fold.
All in with 100 and the flop. The gentleman calls. Split pot.
Fold. Fold.
Wow, I'm shaking. Fold.
Wow, I'm shaking.
I fold.
I raise. I fold.
The gentleman wins $1,780. The big blind is raised to flop. Player checks. Player checks. The river.
I check. Sorry, I won.
I fold.
Fold.
The gentleman calls.
I raise. Fold.
The gentleman calls.
Check.
I check.
All in with $811. All in $1,304. The gentleman wins $4,019. The gentleman calls. The miss calls.
I fold.
I fold.
Turn. River. The gentleman wins $2,288. All in with $201. The madam calls. All in with $8,039. The flop. Turn. River.
I gotcha.
The big blind is raised to $400. I
Fold.
I fold.
I
I fold. Fold.
I fold.
Fold.
Fold. Fold. Fold.
I fold.
The gentleman calls.
Fold.
Turn. River.
I should have won. Sorry, I won.
That's a lot to bet.
Fold.
I fold.
I fold.
The gentleman calls. The madam calls.
Raise.
Turn.
I check.
River. Player checks.
I got you.
This player is out of money. Has left the table.
Raise. Fold.
I fold.
All in with $5,607.
I fold.
The big blind is raised to $600.
Fold.
I fold.
Fold.
The gentleman calls. Flop. The gentleman calls.
These are real skills.
This player is out
Player
of money.
has
Left the table.
I fold.
Wow, I'm
fold.
shaking.
The flop. Player checks.
I check.
Player checks. The river.
I fold. I fold.
All in $6,233.
Fold.
I fold.
I fold.
The gentleman calls.
Fold.
The flop.
I win. Ha ha.
Welcome to the Gold Mine. Big game tonight. The possession of the gold mine is at stake. Big blind is $12.
Raise. I fold.
The gentleman wins $4,023.
Check. Raise.
The gentleman
Turn.
calls. The river.
I check.
The gentleman calls.
Hey, I'm doing pretty well.
The gentleman
Flop.
calls.
I fold.
The gentleman wins $2,316. The big blind is raised to turn.
I check.
Player checks.
I check. I fold.
The gentleman wins $472.
I raise. Fold.
The gentleman wins $1,856.
I check. 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 Fold. I fold.
The gentleman wins $24. The big blind is raised to turn.
Check. I raise. These are real skills. I fold.
The gentleman calls.
I check. I check. I raise. I got you. I fold.
The gentleman wins $30. The big blind is raised to $30. Flop. Turn.
I check. I fold.
The gentleman wins $450.
I fold. Check.
Turn. Player checks.
River. Check.
Player checks.
Yeehaw! I'm the winner.
Player checks. Turn. Player checks.
Sorry, I won.
The big blind is raised to $50. The flop.
Wow, I'm shaking. Check.
Player checks. River.
I check.
The gentleman calls. The gentleman wins $200.
I fold.
The gentleman wins $75. The gentleman calls. Flop. Turn. River.
Look out for me. That's a lot to bet.
Flop.
Sorry, I won.
The big blind is raised to $100. The flop.
Check.
The gentleman wins $200.
I fold.
The gentleman wins $150.
Wow, I'm shaking. Check.
Turn.
I check.
Player checks.
River. Sorry, I won. I fold.
The gentleman wins $150. The big blind is raised to.
I check. Check.
Turn.
I check.
River.
Wow, I'm shaking. I check. I fold.
The gentleman wins $890. Flop.
I check. I check.
The gentleman wins $300.
Check. I check.
Turn.
Check.
Player checks.
The river. Fold.
The gentleman wins $790. Turn.
I check. Fold.
The gentleman wins $1,200. The big blind is raised to. The flop.
I raise.
The gentleman
Turn.
calls. The river.
Check. Sorry, I won. Fold.
The gentleman calls.
Check. I check.
The gentleman calls. Player checks. The gentleman wins $800.
I check.
Player checks.
I check. Hey, I'm doing pretty well.
The big blind is raised to $400.
Check. I fold.
The gentleman wins $1,200.
Raise. I fold.
The gentleman wins $6,551. The gentleman calls.
I check. I check. I check.
The river.
I check. I fold.
The gentleman wins $1,200.
I fold.
The big blind is raised to $600.
That's a lot to bet. I raise. I fold.
The gentleman wins $10,860.
I fold.
The gentleman wins $900. The gentleman calls. The flop. All in with $1,100. River.
Hey, I'm doing pretty well. Fold.
The big blind is raised to $800.
Fold.
The gentleman wins $2,400.
Man, I'm good.
The gentleman calls. Flop. All in with two. Turn.
I knew I was good.
The gentleman calls. The gentleman calls. Turn. All in $10,312. The total pot is $15,000. The big blind is raised to $1,200. The flop.
Fold.
The gentleman wins $8,050. The gentleman calls.
I fold.
The gentleman wins $6,000. The gentleman calls. The gentleman calls. All in with $19,800. All in with $23,400. The big blind is raised to $1,600. Turn. The total pot is $30,000. The gentleman wins $10,800. The gentleman calls.
I check. I fold.
The gentleman wins $8,000. The gentleman calls. Flop. Turn. The total pot is $30,000.